Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News. It's Monday, April 25th. We have all you need to know about CATA's changes to their masking policy, as well as details on new businesses coming to State College.
We also have more on a township administrator along with entertainment, sports, and weather. Stay tuned.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Cameron Lobley.
And I'm Courtney McGinley.
The Center Area Transit Authority announced Tuesday that they are no longer requiring mask wearing on their public transportation services. The announcement comes after a Florida judge struck down the federal mask mandate on Monday, saying that the CDC exceeded its authority by imposing the mandate. CATA's new guidelines come after Penn State and State College Borough both reversed their own COVID-19 indoor masking mandates in mid-March. According to a CATA release from Tuesday, the service has said that those who wish to continue wearing masks on public transport are encouraged to do so.
Looking to start working on that summer body? Well, you're in luck if you live in downtown, that is. Planet Fitness is coming to downtown State College. The fitness center will be taking place of the former H&M in Fraser Center. This will be the second Planet Fitness in the State College area. The first one is located in the Nittany Mall. Gary Brandeis, the president of the building owner Real Estate Company Management, states that he is unsure when the gym will be open to the public. However, Planet Fitness's website lists a pre-grand opening sale for the Fraser Street location. The Classic plan costs $10 a month, and members can upgrade to the Black Card plan for $23 a month.
Last week saw Ferguson Township gain a new chief administrator. Just last Tuesday, the Township Board of Directors unanimously approved Centrise Martin for the Center County Township's top administrative position. Martin has been serving as part of the Township administration since 2018 and has served as interim manager for the past 2 months. She has succeeded former manager David Prabolka, who resigned to become manager of Susquehanna Township in Dauphin County. Her appointment has also made history as Ferguson Township's first ever female manager. Martin saying that she hopes her new position will, quote, provide a path forward for both women and people of color, end quote.
State College is gaining its first ever brewery. Anti-Fragile Brewing Company will be located in the former location of Pablo Chicken and Baron Cuero Cafe. The Anti-Fragile will have a small taproom feel with a modern experience. Co-owners Lisa Harpster and John Schaefer began their passion with brewing Camboca. Originally, the two started brewing for friends and family, but were then later asked if they would consider selling. Anti-Fragile will offer a variety of beers, and they will be named after themes such as the Grateful Dead and Fish. While the exact opening times are not official, the establishment will open by the end of the week. This weekend brought us some 80-degree temperatures, and that can only mean summer is coming soon. Madeline Zarkowski has this week's weather report to see if this warm weather will stick around. We will be right back.
This weekend and today we saw beautiful weather. It was a beautiful day out there today. And tonight we're going to fall back to 55 degrees, which is still pretty warm for this time of year. We're going to have overcast skies, and we're going to see a chance of showers later this evening, starting around midnight and carrying us into tomorrow. So if we take a look at our forecast for tomorrow, on your way out the door, you're still going to see those showers around 9 a.m. We're going to have those morning showers with 53 degrees. However, that rain is going to start to make its way out of State College as the day progresses. 54 degrees and overcast. That rain stops by noon, and by 5 p.m. tomorrow evening, we're going to warm up slightly to 58 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. So we're going to end with a pretty nice evening tomorrow. Now, if we jump ahead to this weekend, we aren't going to see any rain this weekend, which I'm excited about. Another nice weekend this weekend. We are going to see some clouds building over the weekend. Friday's going to be pretty nice, and we're going to see some of that cloud cover making its way in by Sunday. And those temperatures are going to slightly increase from the middle of this week. We're going to be looking at upper 50s and low 60s, so overall, a pretty nice weekend for this weekend. Now, if we take a look at our 7-day forecast, like I said, a beautiful day today, 76 degrees. However, we are going to see some of those showers making its way in later this evening and into tomorrow. And those temperatures are going to drop on Wednesday as that rain makes its way out of State College. But that sunshine is going to come back around Thursday and Friday, sunny skies. We're going to warm back up into the 50s. And then as we approach this weekend, we're reaching the 60s on Saturday and Sunday. That's all for your weather update. And coming up, Carly Knowlton has the latest in sports after the break.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Carly Knowlton with your sports update. Finally, Penn State fans were able to attend the annual Blue-White game this past Saturday with the blue team winning, or defense, winning 17-13. This is the first time the game has been back to normal since 2019. Approximately 62,000 fans were in attendance to the game itself, but many more tailgated outside the stadium to enjoy the festivities. There was a Ferris wheel, a fun slide, many food trucks, and more for the Penn State community to take part in. Saturday's game allowed Penn State fans to get a look at the class of 22 signees, such as Drew L.R., Nick Singleton, and Zane Durant. The Nittany Lions will return for their 2022 fall season starting on Thursday, September 1st against the Purdue Boilermakers. Turning gears to another sport, Penn State baseball earned a 5-1 win at Minnesota on Saturday afternoon. The Golden Gophers tied the game at the bottom of the 7th, but the Nittany Lions came back in the 8th with 4 runs. Johnny Piacentino and Ben Kaler began the inning with singles, but Jay Harry singled to right before an RBI single to center by Wood, which plated cease. Kelly then followed with hitting a single, solidifying the win for the Nittany Lions. The team's next game is tomorrow at 6 p.m. on Medler Field versus in-state opponent Bucknell. Moving into our NBA update for today, it was announced this weekend that Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid injured his thumb. Embiid tore a ligament in his right thumb that will require surgery but will not occur until after the season has concluded. Even with a bum thumb, he still managed to play in Saturday's game against the Toronto Raptors, losing 102-110. He finally finished the game with 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. After the game came to an end, Embiid told reporters that he thinks he will be able to play throughout the playoffs, even though he was experiencing pain in the game. The 76ers will be seeing the Raptors again tonight at 8 p.m. for playoffs round 1. That's all for your sports update. After the break, Kylie Waller has the latest updates from the entertainment world. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Kylie Waller with your entertainment update. Get ready to fly first class because Jack Harlow, Amine, and many other artists are coming to Penn State this weekend for Movin' On. Penn State's hottest music festival will be starting at 3:30 on the IM Fields. It's looking to be a great weekend to come out and party with all of your fellow Penn Staters one last time before the school year comes to an end. Hey seniors, looking to get one last photo shoot in before graduation? Be sure to grab your camera as the All Sports Museum is hosting graduation pictures on the field at Beaver Stadium from Friday, May 6th through Sunday, May 8th. Tickets are $25 per graduate and all proceeds go towards the All Sports Museum. Be sure to register sooner rather than later as spots are becoming limited. This is a perfect opportunity to commemorate your time here at Penn State at the best atmosphere in college football. More information is on the All Sports Museum Facebook page regarding the event, or you can email them at psusportsmuseum@psu.edu. On the other side of the nation, one of my personal favorite weekends has finally come to a close. Coachella was incredibly eventful with A-list stars like Harry Styles and Doja Cat rocking the stage. Harry Styles himself debuted a few new songs in anticipation for his new album and did it all in the most spectacular outfit. Speaking of fashion, these influencers did not come to play as their outfits were all hotter than the California sun. That's all for your entertainment update. After the break, interview anchor Olivia Osnamer will be speaking to owners of Twin Tans, Brooke and Devin Clark. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Olivia Osnamer, and tonight I have the pleasure of speaking to two twin entrepreneurs, Brooke and Devin Clark. These two 20-year-olds have been able to sustain their business while being full-time students here at Penn State. Their company, Twin Tans, is unique in its success as many startups take years to develop, but Brooke and Devin obtained a successful business in months. Thanks for coming tonight, guys.
Thank you for having us. We're so excited.
Of course. So tell me about Twin Tans and how the business idea started.
So Twin Tans started our senior year of high school. We were trained by our cousin, who we were very astonished by her business. She started spray tanning, and when she graduated, she bought her own machine and was able to train us, and we did a whole certification process and started it our senior year of high school.
How was the certification process?
It took almost all summer going into our senior year with a bunch of online quizzes and stuff, and then we had to use that certification to buy all of like the startup stuff.
Mm-hmm. So you both are full-time students here at Penn State. Brooke, you're studying accounting, and Devin, you're studying corporate innovation and entrepreneurship. Those are both very demanding majors. So what has been the hardest parts of maintaining good grades and sustaining a good business? And have you had to implement any skills or habits to be successful in both of these avenues?
Yeah, so our freshman year, it was definitely tough trying to figure that all out, trying to figure out college and a business. But by now, we definitely have it down to the key. We use Google Calendar for both of our schedules, and we base our scheduling of the TANs around those schedules. And we do that immediately so nothing gets lost or nothing gets behind. And now it's honestly working pretty well. We try to schedule the TANs back to back, so we have some days off to get all of our work done. And on days that we do have a lot of TANs, we just try to wake up early, get our work done, and then TAN for a few hours whenever we end class, and then spend the whole night basically cleaning the apartment and cleaning out all of the spray tan machine.
How long does the cleaning process take?
I would say like 20 minutes max. It depends. Like if we have, say it's a Tuesday and we have spray tans Wednesday, Thursday, we won't fully clean. But if it's a Thursday and it's about to be the weekend, we kind of scrub everything down so it takes a little longer. We have to put everything away. So it varies from like 10 to 20 minutes.
We also have to clean out the spray tan machine before every day of tanning because it tends to break if we don't clean it out every single day with like a screwdriver. Yeah.
So has it broke before for you guys?
Multiple times.
What do you have to do when
Buy
that
a new
happens? Buy a new one?
Not the machine, but like a few things we've had to.
Oh,
So
okay.
one time we had to send it back. We
The
didn't have
hose
it for
snapped
a
in
month.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that alter the business a little bit when those things happen?
Yeah. Our goal is to try to buy a second machine,
Okay.
but that obviously will take a lot 'cause
Yeah.
it's not cheap. But it's honestly worked so far for now. So we haven't had too many problems.
That's good. So given that you guys give 20 to 30 spray tans a day, what does a typical work and school day look like for you guys? Have you had to sacrifice any of like your free time?
So yeah, I mean, like what Devin said, Google Calendar has been our best friend. It really helps us plan our days, and we try to get everything on the calendar by the beginning of the week so we can kind of plan out the rest of our week around the tans. But yeah, we typically don't start till like 3 to 5 o'clock. We don't begin tans because we obviously have class. And we both like to get up early, get stuff done before, and then definitely try to do more after. But yeah, we've definitely had to sacrifice some free time, some social activities, but I mean, it's all obviously so worth it.
Right. And do you guys, when you have like a crazy schedule like that, do you kind of just split the work up and kind of, I'll take the first half, you take the second half?
Yeah, that's
does that
exactly
work?
what
That's exactly
we
what
do.
we do. But or if we have like an even amount on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll say I'll do all of them Tuesday, so you have
Okay.
Tuesday off, and then she takes all of them Wednesday.
Like right before this, Devin just did 4 spray tans, and I'll
Brooke
do.
did it
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
I'll
yeah.
do.
It does
So-
cause some sister fights.
Yeah, it's okay.
But
it
you
works
got-
out.
here you are sitting here,
Yeah.
and clearly you're fine. So how do you market the business and draw in new customers? Like considering that you spray tan in State College and Pittsburgh, do you have to kind of do anything differently? Do you have a different target market in the locations?
Yeah, so our main source of marketing is through Instagram. We have an Instagram. We try to put, if the big event is coming up and we know a ton of people are going to want to get spray tans, we'll get a post out probably 2 weeks in advance for people to start booking their tans. We'll send a text out to like a group of people that we know. And I think it's the same for Penn State and at home that we do the posting, but definitely a different target market. Here it's all college students. A few grad students will do, but at home it's either high school students or moms. So it's very different.
That's very surprising.
But same marketing, I'd say. Also word of mouth is like we'll see people walking around after we just tan them, and someone will be like, "Oh, your tan looks good." And
yeah.
And we're always tan.
Yeah.
We try to be.
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
that's
that helps a lot.
Yeah, that's a great way to market your work and get your business out there by staying tan. So, do you guys have any advice for anyone that wants to create a business? Any other? I mean, you guys were 18. What? 18?
Yeah,
when you-
18.
17
17.
Right, 17.
So
when we started, yeah.
very young. Any advice?
I mean, it's definitely hard. There's definitely challenging times where we've been like, what are we doing? Especially when we started, no one really knew that we spray tan. We kind of had to get the word out. But it's all worth it. Just work so hard. Just keep doing it, even when times are tough.
It's very worth it.
So worth it.
Even
could
though
not be
sometimes we
happier.
don't think it is, but it is.
It is worth it.
So, what's next for you in Twin Tans? Do you guys want to open a business, or sorry, an office someday? Or, you know, after graduation here at Penn State, what is your plan?
I think our main plan for now is to get jobs, do other business type things if we graduate, and obviously continue tanning kind of on the side. But if it takes off even bigger one day, then I think we would try to expand maybe to different colleges, like have people do what we do. But we could...
So you would hire people to work for Twin
It's
Tans?
an idea.
Yes.
An idea.
Or we could open an office. You never know.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. Next up, Courtney and Cameron have the latest news from across the nation.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis recently launched his latest attack to aim at the Walt Disney Company. On Friday, the governor signed a bill into law set to dissolve the private government used by the company's Florida theme parks. The move is expected to bring major tax implications for Disney, although DeSantis has said that such implications would not apply to residents living in the same area. Disney and DeSantis have been recently locked in a culture war based on recent policies surrounding gender, race, and the COVID-19 pandemic. The most notable battle includes Disney openly opposing what has been dubbed the Don't Say Gay law, and DeSantis criticizing the company for promoting, quote, woke ideals.
Montana is pausing the enforcement of a law requiring transgender residents to provide proof they underwent a surgical procedure established by Republican Governor Greg Gianforte. Two transgender individuals sued the governor because they said the law was vague and did not describe the types of medical procedures required to satisfy the state's definition of a sex change. Now, individuals wishing to change their sex on their birth certificate can submit a request to Montana's Department of Public Health and Human Services. Additionally, the U.S. State Department is giving citizens the option to select X when identifying their gender on a public passport.
Authorities announced Thursday that a third suspect has been arrested in connection with the recent shootout at a South Carolina mall. 21-year-old Amari Sincere Jamal Smith purportedly turned himself in after law enforcement obtained arrest warrants for him. The announcement comes after the other two suspects, 20-year-old Marquise Love Robinson and 22-year-old Joanne Price, were both denied bond last Tuesday. As of last Thursday, 15 people were reported to have been injured in the Easter weekend shooting. That shootout is one of two that recently occurred in the state, the other at a Hampton County nightclub that left at least 9 people shot.
A baseball pitcher in Texas is no longer on the Weatherford College team after attacking an opposing player during a game. The player from North Central Texas College hit a home run and the pitcher charged the individual. The base runner is suspended for 2 games for taunting. Additionally, both teams were suspended and forfeited the game, which was the first of a 4-game series. The Weatherford College Student Services Office is disciplining the pitcher, and he could face potential expulsion from the school. The police department is also investigating this incident. That concludes our show tonight at PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a great night and stay safe, Penn State.